Here we go.
About time. How you
Fine.
doing?
What are you doing?
Tired? Today is the last day of carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God it's over. Back to work. Should be back to normal for another 2 weeks, and then it's fucking spring break over here. It's Holy Week.
Okay. Christmas. I mean, Easter.
Easter. So shit starts getting crazy again. So, but this part is over. How you doing? What's going on over there?
You know. Oh, someone was saying you said some word 180 something times. They counted. Did you see that?
Yeah, that motherfucker needs a job, man. Fucking got too much.
what was it that you said? 100 and something times?
You know what I mean, or you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that.
Really? Well, you'll say.
I repeat a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
There you go. That motherfucker needs a job, or I guess you know what I'm saying.
That's funny.
And what's the other one that they hate when I say totally?
Totally, yeah.
Fuck them, totally.
Totally. You know what I'm saying? That's too funny.
Anyways, these fuckers got to understand we ain't pros at this. We didn't go to school for this shit. This shit is improvised. You know what I mean?
It's the way you talk. It's the way you talk. You can't fake it. Fuck it.
Exactly. Fuck them.
I say a bunch of shit over and over. I don't know what it is because I can't remember,
right?
But it's something.
Hey, did you see fucking Will Smith bitch slap this fucker?
I heard it from here when they slapped. Yeah, I saw it.
But what is it? That is she sick or something?
Well, yeah, her hair. She's got a medical condition where her hair falls out.
Oh, and he was making fun of that shit.
He made a joke about I'll see you in the next movie, G.I. Jane. Remember, Demi Moore made a movie called G.I. Jane, and in the movie she shaved her head. So he was saying, I'll see you in part 2. It wasn't that bad of a joke.
No, but I heard there's an audio that's out there. It's all over that Will Smith says before the show started, he actually went up to him and told him, listen, I understand work is work, but please don't go there with Jada. He says, I specifically told him
really
not to go there. Yeah, I heard the audio today. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna send it to you. And he went.
The audio of him telling him not to go there, or after?
No, of Will. This was after the slap. Will talking to somebody saying, "I told him not to go there."
Well, that's a whole different story. If that's the case, he deserves fucking 2 slaps. If he told him, don't go there, please don't go there, he should have kicked his fucking head off.
Yeah.
But if it was just he was shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
Here's my question, right? This is the elephant in the room. So you got a comedian on stage and he says something silly.
Mm-hmm.
And what if it was someone like Keanu Reeves?
Keanu,
the white actor, and he walked on stage and slapped him in the fucking face. What would have happened?
Oh, a brawl would have started. Oh.
It would have been, white fucking, I don't know what the headline would have been, but it would have been a fucking disaster, right?
Yeah.
And they talk about white privilege. This is the new thing. White people are privileged. White people are privileged. If that was not the perfect example of black privilege, I don't know what it is, because this guy slapped the fucker on fucking national TV in the middle of the awards, and the cops didn't even show up.
Good shit.
Nothing happened.
Nope.
So if it was the other way around, it just goes to show you it's so crooked. It's so fucking crooked out there. It makes me sick.
Yeah. It's weird.
But I gotta say this. Will Smith slaps like a bitch. That guy, Chris Rock, is 150 pounds soaking wet. He didn't
even move.
Look at his foot, his feet, his footwork. His feet didn't even move. It was like boom.
Yeah.
He didn't even stumble back. He just took the shot and he was like, wow. So you got big old fucking.
But he slapped open hand.
Listen, if I would have slapped him open hand, I would have knocked him out. He'd have been sleeping.
Okay.
Out cold. He don't know how to hit, but he hit the guy and he just Chris Rock.
He goes, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
He just like, yeah, he laughed it off. He laughed it off. I'm like, wow. He did not hit him hard. And now listen, Will Smith had a good form. You know, he had it was a nice smack too. It wasn't some crazy, it was a good slap, but there was no power in it whatsoever.
No. It's just a noisemaker. That's I guess that's all it was.
Problem when you here's the trick. When you slap someone, a man, you don't hit him in the cheek. You hit him in the ear.
In the ear.
In the ear because the neck's gonna go that way. You hit someone this way, the face turns, and that's what happens. The face turns.
Yeah, and it goes with the
bam. The whole body goes. Their ears start ringing. And then, which was stupid, this didn't make any sense. He slaps him in the face, and then he turns his back on him. I'm thinking like a fighter.
Yeah.
You just slapped him in the face and turned your back. He could have cold cocked him behind the fucking ear. Will Smith would have been sleeping on the fucking stage.
Yep.
And he would have nothing would have happened to him for that.
That really would have made the Oscars interesting.
Right? Put his ass to sleep. God.
That's cool. Oh man, but that's good.
Only in America.
Only. That's it. Every man's dream.
Everyone. Listen, we all got different laws, different judges. You go to prison for a different amount of time. Some people get arrested, some people don't. It's a joke, but what are you gonna do?
Gotta go with the flow, kid.
Go with the blows.
All right, let's go to the book. At the end, we're gonna talk about your project, my project.
Okay.
Okay. So, chapter 1. We how do you say? There's a lot of similarities of like stuff that like your dad would do with you, my dad would do with me. Right. And we were just kids. You know what I'm saying? You were a lot younger, good. Man, because
good, you know because I ain't the only motherfucker out there. People don't get this. When you're in that lifestyle, right? And your parents are in it.
Oh, really?
And your parents are doing it.
You've been getting shit for that?
Well, yeah, people, no kids go around. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, what?
It's a different era now also.
Oh,
before it was wide open.
Yeah, when we were kids, that was fucking.
Yeah. You know, like you say that your dad would give you the papers and all that to hand out the stuff for the numbers and all this stuff, and then you at the beginning, I'm pretty sure you didn't know what the fuck you were doing.
No, I was just handing. I didn't know.
But you caught on.
Didn't know if it was even fucking illegal.
Right.
Even, I knew it was something shady. I knew it was something. I knew it was always something with those guys, right? It was always something. I didn't know that. Look, you guys can go to prison for a fucking. 5-6 years for that bullshit for bookmaking back then. But yeah, I was just handing out football cards and then going around getting tips. Shit, I used to, and on Sunny Isles, there was something called the Heathwood. You remember the Heathwood Hotel?
I think so. Yeah.
Heathwood in the Sahara?
Yeah, I remember Sahara. Yeah.
Okay, so right there at the Heathwood on Sundays, there was a guy named Eddie Schuster. I was probably 10, and we used to hand out the bingo cards and collect all the fucking money for bingo. Bingo's illegal. Can't do that shit.
Really?
We did on Saturday and Sunday on the pool side. Man, make a fortune.
Really?
Make a fucking fortune.
I didn't know any of that stuff. The gambling stuff and all that. I thought it was always. I always think Vegas and shit like that, but I didn't know it was so big. I knew a lot of people would do it underground. You know what I mean? But I was like,
it's not legal. It's not legal here. So at least when I was growing up, you had to do it underground. Or you go to Vegas.
But casinos are legal now, no?
Now they are, but when I was growing up, they weren't legal.
There was no. Yeah, they were trying to approve casinos. I remember that for a while.
It came down to Hallandale Beach to vote on Hallandale A1A. They were going to vote in the casinos, and everyone had their fingers crossed. And what happened? I can't really say what happened, but some certain people fucked the whole thing up. There's old fuckers over there on the beach, and they voted against it. You know how much money would have been down there? It would have went all the way down to Miami.
Yeah.
And then they were thinking, well, where are you going to fly to gamble? You going to fly to Hollywood Beach, or are you going to fucking go to middle of the desert in Vegas?
Right.
Hollywood Beach, baby. Right? Yeah. Hallandale, it went down to North Miami Beach. That would have been a gold mine.
I remember all that area. I remember I used to go to the beach down there because I had a girlfriend that didn't like South Beach and they didn't like down in Miami. They go, no, I want to go to Broward. They would go Las Olas, Hollywood,
Right.
Hallandale, and all that. And we would walk the boardwalk on the beach, and I'd see all the Italians, and they goes, oh, this is all mob. All these businesses here and everything's all mob, and you see them talking, and you know what I mean? And the way they walk, they were just out there. I remember all that.
Yep, with the cigars and their loud mouths outside the fucking table. Blap, blap, blap.
Exactly.
Look at me.
Exactly. I remember, like, what I was saying, that there was a lot of similarities with the way that your dad used to take you around to the restaurants and the bars and all this stuff. My dad used to do that. I mean, my dad used to take me to meetings.
Did you know what was going on?
I mean, I knew weed and I knew coke. You know what I'm saying? And I knew exactly, but you know, I was actually, there was a meeting, like for instance, there was some people that would go from here over there to talk to my dad, to talk to my uncle, to talk, and you know, with my dad, and I would go and I would actually sit in the meetings.
Oh, so you're listening to them talk back and forth.
Everything and all that, but you know what I'm saying? And I, you know, once in a while there was a dick, you know, why is this kid here? You know what I mean? No, you don't get him out like this motherfucker. You know? One time I remember back in the days, everything was open. They had to take some spare tires, plain tires, to Freeport. Okay. And they sent me, and I got on the fucking wrong plane.
What happened now? They had to do what?
They had to send some tires.
Okay.
Plain tires, I think it was Cessna something, and they 2 tires, and they sent me, right? And I was going to Freeport, and I checked them in
on a commercial airline.
Yeah, commercial.
How big's the fucking plane? The tire?
No, it's not that. That's not that big.
How old were you?
I was like 12.
Oh shit!
You know, and I just said to the Bahamas. I'm going to the Bahamas. I didn't know Freeport, Nassau. I didn't know none of that shit.
Right.
They just told me go to the Bahamas, go to Freeport, Nassau, and take these tires. Right. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to the Bahamas. I was supposed to go to Freeport.
Oh shit.
I ended up in Nassau.
Did you have the tires with you?
Yeah, I had the tires, and I'm looking around. There's nobody here. What do you mean there's nobody there? I went to a public phone. What do you mean that? Where are you? I'm in Nassau. I go, no, I'm not Nassau. It's Freeport.
Oh man! So
I had to buy another ticket and go to Freeport.
So you're at the airport, and you don't have anyone with you to at least watch you get on the fucking plane?
No, I went by myself.
Shit, I don't think they let kids get on a plane at 12.
Now they don't.
No.
Now they don't. Before that, they didn't give a shit.
My mom sent my ass to camp when I was like 6. I was either 5 or 6 for the summer. I think I was 6. She sent my ass to fucking North Carolina for 2 months.
Really?
But she did that every fucking year too.
But you had a stewardess escort?
They put some shit on your neck and you sit up at the front of the plane.
No, not me. Yeah. That time. And plus I was like, afterwards I was like, and that's international. Yeah,
it is. Even though it's close, it's still international.
They let me go and I came back. I was underage.
Damn.
But you know, it was like that. We knew exactly everything that was going on. We used to have boxes and boxes and boxes and shit. Remember the Quaaludes, 714 roar?
The lemons.
At my house, the lemons, exactly. My dad would say, so-and-so is going to go by, let him go in there. He's going to grab 5, 6 packages, right? And he's going to leave you so much money. Okay. Right. I was 11, 12 years old. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, you know, we relate in that aspect, of how things were growing. I used to think I was a big shot already. You know what I mean? You know, that's why when my dad went away, you know, that's why a lot of things, I got to get on the ball, you know?
How old were you when your dad went away?
I was 13.
Yeah, my dad got locked up too when I can't remember. Was I 10? I can't even fucking remember. It was that goddamn thing with Tony Plate.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad actually went to jail for that fucking thing. You believe that? He lied. You know,
I remember you told me.
He lied.
You told me,
They convicted his ass and he went to fucking jail.
Let me ask you a question. Did your mom know that your dad was taking you around doing all this stuff?
No, not really.
What do you think she would have done?
She wasn't like,
she would have beat
yeah.
his ass.
But then again, you know, like it wasn't like we were moving bricks. You know, I might have picked up some boxes, but not drugs, liquor, booze, you know, stolen booze, and moved it from here to there. From where I remember loading up trucks before. I didn't know what it was. We had a warehouse. They had boxes. Always had fucking booze in the warehouse. Always. I mean, stacked.
Right.
And you know, I'd help and move shit around, but didn't know exactly what I was doing. You know, moving shit. It wasn't drugs or shit. Clothing, a lot of fucking clothing, moving that around.
Okay.
And so it's not like it wasn't street stuff like, you know, these fucking yo-yos out here slinging guns and none of that shit. It was all everyone knew everybody. It was fucking just normal.
How much money were you making?
If I went to my dad on the weekend and we went out just to do the fucking rounds, I come home with a couple $100 a day. And I'm a kid.
For a kid, shit.
A couple $100 doing nothing. I mean, doing absolutely nothing. Like we would go around and he'd see a guy and I'd go with him and guy, hey, put $20 in the pocket. 20. Everyone's got, the Italians did this shit. Yeah. Every time they see a kid, they're giving you money. It was one of those things. They don't do it anymore. Well, maybe they do. I don't see a lot of Italians around here. But it was constant. And my dad was clever. He would go, you see that guy over there? Go say hi to him. Go fucking say hi to him. Boom, $50. Just like that. Go say hi to that guy. Fucking $50. Go tell that guy it's your birthday. Fucking $100. But that's the way it was.
Things were different back then. Things and people were a lot looser than now. You know what I mean? Now everybody's like seems to be uptight and everything because there's so many fucking laws and you know what I mean? You get arrested for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking stupid.
So yeah, it's crazy. But no, it's cool. We have a lot of similarities. And that's from chapter 1, that's most of the things that I wanted to know about. You know, how much were you making? Did your mom know? You know what I'm saying? Then the similarities that we had. And,
did your mom know?
That. My mom was in another world. My mom didn't even know what was, you know what I'm saying? But no, actually that I would go sitting in and all that. No, no, she wouldn't let me go. If she would have found out.
That's funny. You know? Did your dad ever tell you, don't tell your mother, she'll kill me? Yeah. How many times?
You know what I used to like my dad would say, I'm going somewhere here. I'm taking the baby with me. Boom. I leave with my dad. I was my dad's excuse to go fuck around.
Right.
With the other chicks and all this stuff and all that.
Yeah. Oh man. Don't tell your mother. Listen, by the time I was 7, I knew, but they were divorced.
Yeah.
But it was still, don't tell your mother. Don't tell your mother. Don't tell your
mother. Yeah. And then that was his hook. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking Carlos with me. So, she said, well, he's with the baby. He's not going to be fucking around. Shit.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And then when afterwards that she found out you're the I don't know how you say it in English with alcahueta, like you're his sponsor and all this stuff, blah 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 blah. That was crazy. My dad had a lot of girlfriends. You know what I mean? That's why we turned out the way we turned out. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. So how many girlfriends did you have at one time?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I had a whole bunch of girlfriends at one time.
How many, like at one time, would you say I had this many?
The most?
Yeah.
The most, like 8 at a time.
8? I thought 5 was your number. It was 8?
No. Well, 8, yeah, because, I said 5 in one place because I had 5 in the States and there was 3 more over here.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I used to be a fucking, I used to fucking. Right. It was just crazy.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe, no one wants to go to Colombia and do that. They'd rather go sightseeing. Who wants to go around with 8 girlfriends? That's a pain in the ass.
Right? It is a pain in the. It's stressful right now. That's what fucking made me faithful. You know, and now it's crazy. But you know, now that you're getting into that, you see all the comments. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, we're kind of tied, but you know, there's a public for both crowds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with your side, you know, the guys are, you know, that they're still in the era of that they want to have the 8, the 5, the 10, the girlfriends, and they want to be the Mac daddies, and you know, all they want to do is bang and sniff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, like you said, no one learns from anybody else's mistakes. They learn from their own mistakes. You know,
right
along the lines. You know, it'll come around. You know,
yeah.
But and then on my side, you know what I'm saying? It's I think we can open up to that. You know, we got, you know, there's like you were telling me earlier, there's an age group that's our age group. Most everybody's married.
Yeah, I was looking at analytics, and the analytics show that most people watching the channel are between somewhere around 30 to 50. And I was thinking, wait a minute, by 30, a lot of people are married by 30.
Exactly.
And if they're watching this channel, their wife's sitting right next to them going, you ain't going. So,
you know,
as much as they'd want to go,
there's a market there.
They can't. So
there's a market.
We definitely have to do something that doesn't involve that, so they can go.
And obviously, you know, since it'll be a family package, a couple package, you know what I'm saying? The prices will be, you know, more comfortable. I figure, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to charge there's a family of 5. We're not going to charge $5 grand for each.
No, fuck, you put 5 in one room, you're good.
Exactly. If you're a family, you know, even if it's, you know, we'll get an apartment and, you know, boom, they settle, you know, the prices will be more comfortable. If you want to bring your family, you want to do honeymoons, you know what I'm saying? There's so much, or if you just want to learn culture.
Yeah, you can bring the kids, shit.
Bring the kids. There's plenty of stuff for the kids. Exactly. There's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of stuff that we can do. You know, there's a crew out here. I think I sent you the contact that does stuff like that and all that. And but it's totally something totally different. They just organize the stuff and then, you know, they hook it up for you. You know, it's nothing like what we have. You know what I mean? Because the plus over here, I guess, or I don't know. Maybe I'm being egotistic. That's the word.
Well, they don't have me and you. There's a big difference.
That's what I'm saying.
It is what it is. You know, they're going to go over there and fucking look around, but
exactly. They're the plus over here is that you and I. Plus, you got the stories. You got, you know what I'm saying. We got a little bit more that we can offer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, how are we? Are we tight or what? You know. I see a lot of comments. You know, some your way, some our way. I think we're tight.
I think I got you.
Yeah,
not by much. If I have to count them, I think I got you.
Tell that guy that counts to my, you know what I'm saying? Tell him to count them.
yeah, that's right. I think I got you, but I should have creamed you. I should have destroyed you, I thought. But then I started thinking, wait a minute, a lot of these people are married.
Yeah. You saw 007 wrote, right?
Yeah.
You know, and he's coming on my side next time.
Yeah, he's coming on your side. Yeah. Listen. For about 5 minutes, you know him. We'll turn around. Where's he at? He's on another fucking mission. This guy. He disappeared.
Yeah. But he said he sent a message. Was it him?
Yeah.
That said, no. Somebody left a comment that light destroyed him, but it's all good. Next time I think it was him.
Yeah, I think he said because he was partying hard. He was partying hard that night.
So I got him.
He went home and you know, he was hungover for days, you know, or trying to straighten out I can imagine. But if you're going there, you got to try it out. I think.
Right? Those fucking guys went hard, man. Fucking this guy. No, I'm gonna go for these. More? Yeah, they give it
fucking jitterbug, the jit. The little Mexican. He was heavy too.
More like, wow, man. I go, be
What are you
careful,
guys
man. I
doing?
don't.
Are you eating it? What are you doing over there? They eating
Yeah, I
it?
told him,
Cereal?
hey, try to keep it. I told our guy, keep a control of that shit. We don't want these motherfuckers overdose or anything over here.
Like this fucking drummer goes, this drummer goes over there.
Oh, yeah. You saw that?
Yeah.
What band was he from?
It was I don't know.
A rock band, right?
Yeah, rock band. A strange name of a rock band.
But a popular one, I think. It was famous one.
Yeah.
He mixed two drugs, I think it was.
He had a whole bunch in his system, but what they didn't say what actually got him, but he had everything in his system like everybody does. But shit can be in your system for weeks that he took, 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Right.
But, I can only assume that a lot of people, they go to Colombia and they're all hyped up about trying to fucking yayo for the first time, right?
Yeah, thinking it's the same as over there.
They're used to getting this fucking garbage. Like by the time it hits Australia, they're doing rails. Where is it? They're doing rails like this in Australia, right?
Right. You can't do that shit away.
And they come over there and they fucking drop dead on you. You can't do that. You can't. Your ass when you hit Colombia, you better get key snaps and fucking wait a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care how good you are. You ain't doing that fucking Scarface shit over there.
Nah, hell no.
Out of gas.
In a heartbeat.
Goddamn like New Year's Eve.
Oh, remember?
Do I? Son of a bitch. Fucking bastard, you. I was like, I'm out of here.
We're just getting started.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
You're like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck going on with my heart.
I'm out of here. Give me some fucking Xanax. Let me get the fuck out of here. I'm going down the street. Fuck this.
Oh
man.
my
Not
God.
good.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we like, I think we got something here, man. We got something that we can establish.
Right.
We got something that we can establish family wise on the business side also. Anybody's interested in any type of business, except our old school,
right?
But Colombia's growing very much. I don't know whether it's construction, whatever type of business, export, whatever, so anyone wants to start something over here, we can hook up some tours also in their range of business.
We got to talk about doing a bar over there, a real bar.
Well, yeah. Well, I told you. Yeah. I showed you the spot.
That's
you know what I mean?
Spot. That is.
I actually ate lunch there today, and it's still available. They're waiting on me to see an answer. I go, nah, rent it out. With time. We're gonna do stuff with time. We're not gonna be rushing into anything.
But before we do any business with anyone, everyone needs to purchase Michael Francis's his whatever the fuck it is that he sells to learn how to conduct yourself in business and how to make money and how to win sit downs and whatever it is he's selling. Make sure you buy it before you go into business with us because it's fucking priceless, that stuff. You lying cocksucker, you fucking filthy dog. He's a filthy fucking dog.
What's up with? What are we gonna do with him, man? Because I keep
mutt. Huh?
But we keep getting comments, we keep getting emails. What the fuck is going on with him? Why don't we let it go? And why don't we tell everybody? We can't
let it go because we promised the person who gave it to us the information that we wouldn't do anything with it until they say go ahead. So we're not gonna do.
Yeah.
We're not ratting on anybody. And if the person says no, don't do it, don't do it. It was given to us in confidentiality, so it's confidential for now.
Yeah.
But he's a fucking mutt. He's a fucking mutt. He's a sleazeball. He's everything under the fucking sun, and he knows it. So it's only a matter of time. After reading that shit, it's only a matter of time. He's a fucking
he's garbage, man. Garbage. You don't do that shit. Garbage. Especially, he's representing the church supposedly and all that stuff. Nah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's a fucking lying. I thought that he was all right. When he was doing the church thing, I seen his ass fucking 8 years ago. My kung fu teacher brought me and said, when I got out of prison, it was more than 8 years ago, fucking 12 years ago almost. And he's, oh, look at this guy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, who's this fucking jerk off? And he's over there telling his fucking story. And he's like telling me, well, this is, and I'm thinking, this motherfucker, there's something wrong up with this guy. I didn't know who he was. I had no fucking clue. And now I see these fucking videos of him in the church. That's the cocksucker. That motherfucker right there.
Right.
He's a lying fucking sleazeball.
What do your kung fu teachers say now?
I didn't tell him.
You haven't
I
told
didn't
them?
tell him. I didn't tell. They're so religious. You know, my kung fu, all of them. They're so religious. There was no reason to say, hey, by the way, that guy that was in the mob, and he's now a preacher. He's not only he's just a scumbag. He's a fucking lying scumbag.
Do they know that we're doing this?
If I had to bet, I'd say yeah. If I had to bet. They're sneaky. They're sneaky.
I guess they know now.
But this ain't that bad. This ain't that bad.
Nah.
This ain't that bad. Before it was pretty bad. When I was drinking, I was dating like.
Oh, when you were drinking on the.
Yeah, it was just for fun. It was a prop. It was a prop. But what are you gonna do? You gotta keep everybody happy.
Yeah, I've noticed that you stopped the drinking.
Yeah, I don't like to drink. You know that. I don't drink much.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. I mean, like, but when I was seeing you, and all the time you like even the Buchanan thing, I'm like, Anthony doesn't drink.
No, it was a prop thing, and listen. One thing about alcohol, it tastes nasty. There's better nasty, like the more expensive Buchanan, right? Mm-hmm. It's not as bad, but the bottom line, it's all nasty. There's no alcohol that you can say, "Ooh, this is delicious."
Yeah, no.
I mean,
and the ones that the alcohol like that taste good, like juices and stuff like what do you call that? The fruit. And then the next day, bro, forget it.
Right. Like if you want to have something that's tolerable, like a Long Island iced tea, if they make it right, man, you're like, wow, okay.
Yeah, but you'll pay for it.
It's still not something like drinking Hawaiian punch, or a nice glass of Coca-Cola.
That Hawaiian punch, you just took me way back. Hawaiian punch, wow. You're old, motherfucker.
That is some old shit there, huh? Hawaiian punch.
Hawaiian punch. Wow, man, I remember the cartoons.
Remember the big can? Remember the big can? You have to pop both sides?
Kool-Aid. You remember that? Hey, Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That's
what
crazy.
Else is nasty is beer. Beer is so nasty.
Well, I like a beer. I don't like that strong, like that Heineken stuff. I don't like that thing. It's too.
Oh, that's just nasty.
But
got a horrible taste.
There's a beer here that, like, for instance, if you're hot, it's so damn hot, you drink it, it goes down awesome. But I'm not a beer drinker.
No.
Either. No, I drink 2-3 beers and that's it for me. But alcohol is. I mean, it just makes you feel good, I guess, at a moment.
At a moment, and then you're hurting the next day.
Then the next day you're paying for everything.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. All right, my friend.
So that was it. Chapter 1. We didn't get into that's it.
Chapter 1. Yeah, it was. That's what caught. Yeah, that was what caught my eye, and then we're getting into the good stuff now. Chapter 2 and Chapter 3.
Okay. So on the next one, we'll do chapter 1 was just about the football cards, and it was a real short chapter. It was only like 2 pages. Most chapters are 5-6 pages.
Exactly. Chapter 2 will be probably have to do 2 shows for Chapter 2.
Okay, brother.
Okay. All right, buddy.
All right.
Be safe.
All right.
Stay strong. All right. All right.
Tomorrow's Thursday's Sabella's birthday. So
the Thursday. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be calling.
I'll watch it. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.